so we are back, and today is a Cora pick day. In today's movie, Cora is watching one of her Christmas gifts. What is the movie, Cora?
The Little Mermaid. That's like a Little Mermaid too.
Now, you've never seen this before, have you?
I've only seen the songs.
You've only seen the songs? I know you sang one of the songs in a school play you guys did. So.
Under the sea!
Yep, Under the Sea. And you've seen clips of it in Kingdom Hearts, but you still haven't played and beaten that yet?
It's not my fault that's too hard that I can't.
It's not too hard, you just gotta learn.
I can't even beat the first level. I can't even find the stuff.
Well, you gotta look around. But anyways, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about Little Mermaid and Disney. Before anybody even thinks of asking, no, we will not be going or reviewing or doing anything regarding the new one coming out this year. So don't ask, please. And we probably won't be doing any of the sequels either. We will just be doing this one and only one. Because basically, I am completely against the idea of the live action one. I think it was stupid for them to change Ariel the way they did. Also, I have been very unsatisfied with Disney and the way they've handled many of the live action. The only live action one that I've actually seen that I agree that was good was probably Beauty and the Beast. They did a lot of fixing of, things people brought up, like why is a little kid getting punished for treating an old woman like crap. It's like, that would make sense, but they actually, gave a fix. But when it came to seeing Aladdin, I was like, no, this is garbage. So, I don't know why they changed so much in Aladdin, and from just what I've seen of what the changes they made with Little Mermaid, I'm highly against it. So we will not be doing that. And the sequels, I don't even know if they're out there on Blu-ray or anything, so. And they don't, from what I know, really connect all too well to this movie and the way this movie ends, so we just aren't going to do it. Now, on the other hand, I do want to point out that when I first saw this movie, and I was telling you this a little bit earlier today, Cora, your grandma, she actually took me and my sister. And I kind of remember that day, I was asking to go to the movies, and I was told we weren't going to the movies, but we actually did end up going to the movies because she was trying to surprise us. And I had almost ruined the surprise by asking to go. So sometimes it's within your best interest as a child to just let your parents surprise you and not go around asking for things all the time. Because then you ruin the surprise.
Yeah, but you didn't know what the surprise is. So, it's not your fault. Because you didn't know you're going to the movies.
Yeah. And I will talk more about this movie in specifics to the remake after the movie, but yeah, are you ready to jump into actually, I should ask, are you ready to dive in to the movie?
Yes!
Alright, we'll see you guys later.
Bye!
Haven't seen in years. This is wonderful. The child is in love with the prince. You lost your senses completely. He's a human. You're a mermaid.
Teenagers, you give them an inch, they swim all over you.
The time has come to return.
Under the sea! Under the sea! Windy
Walt Disney Pictures invites you back to the spectacular world of the Little Mermaid.
Look at you. They're shocking different. No,
She's got
legs, you idiot.
Relive the timeless classic with Flounder, Sebastian, King Triton, Ursula the Sea Witch, Prince Ariel, and of course, Ariel.
Oh my gosh.
When's it my turn? Would I love to explore that shore up above? Wandering free, wish I could be part of you. Isn't it fantastic?
The Little Mermaid,
I wouldn't miss it.
coming only to theaters this holiday season.
Alright, so we just finished watching.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. And so why don't you tell the viewers what happened in this movie? Tell them the plot. What happened? She didn't hide. Okay, I guess I'll do it. You know, I'm trying to get you more involved here, give you a chance to have something to do.
I do have something to do.
Besides just sit there and once in a while answer a question. Anyways, so I will have to start this by saying I still kind of agree with people's analysis of this movie that Ariel is kind of a spoiled brat. Basically, she wanted something. I mean, true, the father was a little overly protective, and we're never really given context as to why. I think that happened in a sequel or something. And I know that this ending is different than in the book where Ariel actually dies.
What?
Yeah, in the book, Ariel actually dies, I believe, is what I've heard. But basically, the daughter wanted something. The father said no. So the daughter goes behind the father's back and gets what she wants. And when things don't work out, it basically causes the entire kingdom to get into trouble. And the hero saves the day. The girl is saved. The kingdom is saved. And the girl still gets what she wants in the end. And that's why people say that Ariel's kind of a spoiled brat, because she doesn't really learn anything. Whereas other princesses, they have to learn a lesson. You know? I also want to point out, too, that The Little Mermaid was kind of the beginning of an era for Disney where every animated film that came out after this until, like, the 2000s was basically, like, a huge moneymaker. This was the movie that kind of kicked that off. And I think this came out around the same time as the 1989 Batman film. So, but yeah, this was definitely one that really kicked off that era of Disney where every animated movie was like hugely successful. and Disney could do no wrong. I mean, yeah, they didn't have great movies all the time, but they at least came out with one or two big blockbusters each year for 10 years straight. So, Cora, what was your favorite song?
Under the sea.
Yeah, still that one.
Ask questions.
My favorite song and my favorite Disney villain song is Ursula's song.
God, please no.
And I love that one. I think that of all the Disney villains, she has the best song. So, I know this was definitely a first time watch for you because you were getting so into it. There were times you were just spacing out like the house could be collapsing around you. And as long as the movie kept playing, you wouldn't even probably have noticed. That's how your eyes were like locked on this movie. And then when they were singing Kiss the Girl, you, towards the end, stood, kind of kneeled up like, come on, do it. It was funny. I almost wish I had the camera rolling so we could have gotten your reaction.
But maybe we can do maybe we can watch this next time. But we can do some of the other ones. You can actually stuff the camera rolling.
Yeah.
And you guys can listen to the movie on YouTube. You can get the actual movie version on YouTube and then shrink the screen and then go back to this YouTube by watching us on that video. If we're ever going to do that type of video, that's you cannot just listen, you can also watch the movie.
So, what did you think of when basically did you think they were going to kiss at that moment? Yeah. And how shocked were you when they didn't and they got knocked out of the boat? Yeah. They were so close.
This close and you can't even see it.
What'd you think of when Ursula showed up as a human?
I was like, what the heck?
Did you figure that's what she was gonna do?
I knew there was something suspicious about her.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And this really reminded you a lot of Sea of Thieves, didn't it? Had a lot of similarities to things you've seen in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, my dad asked it about one scene, are they in the Red Sea? And I said, no, it's probably just because of the sunset.
Yeah.
But the moon said, whatever.
And that shark from the beginning, he really needed to attend one of those meetings where he learns that fish aren't food. Fish are friends.
Yeah. Too bad the word Nemo doesn't exist. We're in the Lesser Mermaid world.
Yeah. But, so, it's just really sad that something that started a 10-year era where Disney could do no wrong is kind of coming back around, and now I think the remake of The Little Mermaid will probably be the 10-year downfall of, because Disney's already been falling for a while. Hopefully, this Little Mermaid remake will end Disney's 10-year fall from grace, because it's going to be bad. I don't have to see the movie to already know that the live-action remake is going to be bad. With how horribly they screwed up Aladdin, which I'll get it. I'll say exactly what my thoughts about the Aladdin one was.
But so, before you do that, I'm so you can go ahead and show it again, and when we see Aladdin, which is probably we're going to do tomorrow when we get off of school, and when my dad gets off full, hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah, I have no idea too.
But anyways, we'll be right back after this quick break, and we'll give our final scores.
Bye.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware, will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Hello there. I promise we'll get right back to the video shortly. I just wanted to say that many writers, YouTubers, readers, and gamers often talk about one thing that they all share in common, and that is drinking coffee. And perhaps you're tired of going out and ordering expensive high-end coffees and cappuccinos from huge corporations, and are looking for a way to have that same or better coffee brewed right in your own home. So I want to ask that you consider trying Coffee Brand Coffee. You can order from an array of different blends that will be delivered right to your door. And if coffee is not your thing, they also have teas, cocos, and chocolates. Why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, for a long time now, I have been a fan of a channel called The Quartering, which is constantly reporting on the news, and the head of the channel, Jeremy, has worked really hard for his viewers over the time I've watched this channel. He has done so much, helping out others and smaller channels, working hard to make several videos a day, which I can tell you, does take quite a good amount of work. And recently, he started his own coffee company. So if you're willing to try and change to a better coffee, tea, or K-cup because you need that sweet caffeine fix to get you through writing that next novel, reading that next book, playing that new video game long into the late hours of the night, or starting off early in the morning, for a long live stream, then head over to the website for Coffee Brand Coffee or check out the channel The Quartering and see what delicious specials they have going on. Alright, and we are back. So, I guess since this is your movie, I guess I'll go ahead and do my score first, so that way we can finish off with yours. The Little Mermaid, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would honestly have to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I still enjoy watching it. I still enjoy the music. I think this has been a huge inspiration throughout my life with my books. Why I took to Sea of Thieves so quickly, because there was a lot of symbolism that I saw in that. Why I like pirate stuff. And so much more to why I kind of probably had really loved this movie. You know, it wasn't like something I watched all the time growing up, but I think parts of it really stuck with me. So, alright, Cora, your turn. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate The Little Mermaid?
I know I did enjoy it a lot, but we'll probably give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
I would give it a 10 out of 10, but before I got my PlayStation ticket away, when I was 7, I saw this YouTuber, I forgot the name, but they showed me every Disney song was a crossword in this, and your favorite song, one of the clips have the F word. And I even listened very closely. And I heard it again. That YouTuber is Wright.
I'm pretty sure there's no F word.
Listen closely.
I mean, you could put...
Do I have to put headphones in your ears? Plug them
Cora,
into...
I have heard Poor Unfortunate Souls so many times, I know the song by heart. And I'm telling you, there's no F word in it.
Watch that YouTuber.
Okay, I will. But anyways...
But you have to find that YouTuber.
You're one to talk about curse words.
Hey! I just wanted to tell you guys...
What you've been getting in trouble with lately.
This thing deserves to go down.
Anyways... Kind of fits our situation too, right? Ariel being raised by her father, just like how you're being raised by your father.
I'm probably against Disney because they let it a crossword in one of their movies.
Well,
Actually, they let crosswords in all the cartoons. They let crosswords in a bunch of...
Cora, there's so much more deep stuff about Little Mermaid that if you're going to hold every negative thing that it does, I'm just talking about the story and stuff. Did you enjoy it? How much did you enjoy it?
I told you, 9 out of 10.
Okay. That's all you need to say then. Did you have a favorite part?
Yes, the end, of course.
When she got her way and she lived happily ever after?
Yes.
Okay.
And not the book version where she dies. I hate that version. Kill that book.
Well, without the book, you don't have the movie, so. Alright, this has been our review of The Little Mermaid. So we hope you all have enjoyed this, and we will talk to you all later.